Who the hell is Ben Jones?
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Ramadama Ding Dong, Ben Jones here, and this is the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio. Call him now, 0330 123 1215.
Yo, 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 bum rush to the show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
I'll be honest, I'm chewing on a cough sweet. I've had a frog in my throat all day, and it's just got worse and worse. So I'm constantly going, which is not pleasant. So I don't know, which is the best sound, Rockin' Robbie? Me chomping on a cough sweet, or me coughing every 20 seconds?
Chomping.
Okay, we'll go for the chomping, and if that gets too much, then we'll go for the coughing, and then I've had 3 cough sweets in a row.
That's bad, though. You're not supposed to do that.
And you're not supposed. I'm trying to cut down on medicine, because my wife says, Ian, you take too much medicine, you're always ill. This is my 3rd cold in about 4 weeks. And my wife says, Ian, she's on Facebook at the moment. If you want to go and talk to her, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. Fandango is my wife, and she's being an absolute nuisance. But she says, Ian, you're always ill because you're taking too many medicines. So I'm trying to take almost no medicines. Cough sweets don't count as medicines, I don't think.
Well, they have got medicine in them, haven't they?
Well, I don't know. These are like old school ones. So
old school, probably.
They've got menthol, sugar, glucose, honey, malic acid. Oh! Carotenes. Lemon oil. No, there's no medicine in this.
It's fine.
These are just like good sweets. So I do have a little bit of night nurse at night, but that's just out of habit. It's very psychedelic, the night nurse.
I've never ever had night nurse.
Oh boy, it gives you the dreams like you. Anyway, but partly because of this, and partly through sheer laziness. Hang on a second, let's go to line 1 and see what. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi there, it's Graham.
Hello, Graham. This is Ian, and I got Rockin' Robbie with me.
Hello.
Yeah, hi there.
Graham, would you prefer coughing or chomping?
Chomp.
You prefer a good chomp? Good lad. Okay, fair play. What can we do for you, Graham?
I'm really, really concerned. I lived out in South Africa for about 12 and a half years.
Oh, I think we're about to hit a serious issue all of a sudden. Let's see where this goes, and then we before we play Mumford & Sons. Yes, okay.
They lost today. They're out.
Okay, this is a World Cup free zone that you're intruding on.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they also have things like pangas, which is somewhere between a knife and a sword.
Okay, so you're worried that in South Africa there's going to be a lot of sword crime.
Oh, well, they also have AK-47.
Okay, so I would be more concerned about the AK-47s than the swords.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
Like the mix of the medieval and the futuristic.
You're 2 yards apart from them.
Graham, what do you think that we here at Absolute Radio can do to prevent sword crime in South Africa?
I think it might be an idea to talk to Radio 702 out there. And
what, me?
Jacaranda.
You want me to do?
Yeah, you.
What am I going to do? I'm the bloke who used to be on the telly.
You've got a little bit of clout.
I've got no clout. I wasn't allowed to try and close in the Gap tonight because they said we're closing in 10 minutes. I went, yeah. She went, yeah, we're closing in 10 minutes.
You've got clout.
I want to try these clothes on.
Really? Here.
Hang on, Graham. I'm telling the story about the Gap. So I had loads of clothes, 7 clothes, and she said, we're closing in 10 minutes. I said, yeah, but I'm about to spend. It was £87. I'm about to spend £87 here. She went, no, we ain't. I said, look, 2 minutes to try them on.
What,
it doesn't take men long to try and
I will give you the £87.
That's very kind, Graham. I'll have that. I will have that. Thank you.
Okay, but if you talk to 702...
I'm not going to do that.
And Jacaranda...
I'm not going to talk to those people. Why don't you talk to them?
Message. Well, how can I do it?
Well, how can I do it? What am I going to... I'm going to find out and go...
clout than I have.
I haven't got no clout. I didn't have any clout in the Gap. I had no clout in the Gap. How am I going to have clout in South Africa?
You're talking to another radio station.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to someone who sounds a little bit worse for wear, Graham. Listen, don't worry about yourself about the AK-47 and the sword crime. I'm sure...
Well, I hope so.
Don't. Now he's making it sound like if something happens, it's my fault. It's nothing to do with me, Graham.
Right. Well, I really hope so.
Well, I hope so as well. Okay, Graham, here we go. I hope no one gets shot in South Africa. How's about that?
Or pangered.
Or pangered. Or tangoed. I hope none of those things happen to anybody anywhere in the world. I'm a pacifist, Graham. I only want peace and love for everyone.
That's why he keeps threatening to punch somebody.
Who did I threaten to punch recently? Oh, Verinda. Verinda deserved it, though. Verinda deserves a punch. That's a regular caller, and he deserves a punch. Well, Graham, I hope you feel better now.
I will, if nothing ever happens.
Okay, but that's my philosophy on life. I'll feel better if nothing ever happens. It's a World Cup free zone, Robbie, so you keep your football and you leave it outside the studio.
That's completely fine with me.
You're not a football fan?
No.
What are you going to be doing tomorrow during the football?
Well, probably the only person doing any work, I would have thought.
Yeah, I'm going to be either dozing or watching a Kurosawa film.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm doing. Or I might go and sit in the park under a tree and take a nice play mat and some toys.
There might be people playing out the football match as it happens in the park, though.
Well, I wish I'd been playing... I like football on FIFA, playing the video game, but the real football... Oh, shit, I can't be bothered. I hope we get kicked out tomorrow, and then that's the end of it, isn't it? And that's the end of it. What has been exciting, it is a World Cup free zone, but do indulge me slightly, is I've been hearing stories about the French team kicking off, and, like, one of their star players said that the manager was... like, swore at the manager, and so the manager said... "You are going back to the home," and sent him back home.
Yeah, and then there was a mutiny and they refused to go to training.
Refused to go to training. And then is it true that in advance of their last match, they had all of their suitcases are packed and ready to go, so they just walked out of the stadium, got on the bus and went to the airport and then went straight home economy class?
Yeah, they did. Well, according to Tanya Snuggs, they did.
Tanya Snuggs knows her stuff. Fantastic. That is exciting, but the football itself is as dull as a bumhole. Eloise is not here. I thought she was going to Glastonbury this morning, Tuesday morning. I've just texted her to find out who's recording They Might Be Giants with me on Friday. She's not going till 2 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I know. She said that to me yesterday.
Well, why couldn't she do the show tonight?
No idea.
Unbelievably lazy. Well, luckily my A-team is here, Rockin' Robbie. And tonight, I'll be honest to listener, I have very little material to sustain a 3-hour show. Very little. All I've got so far is, when I heard Ben Jones earlier on, he was playing the adequate I Can't Dance by Genesis. And that has its own dance. You know the I Can't Dance
Yeah,
dance?
It's a good dance.
It's a good dance, isn't it? And you do it in 3 and it's like, I can dance, I can dance. I'm doing it at home. Watching the webcam, dear listener. Basically, it's like robots. You go up, I can step down. Up, I can dance. Only thing about me... So that's the dance.
Yeah.
Robbie, come and join me. Come and get behind me and we'll do it. Watch this on the webcam, kids, because we're going to do this properly. Come and get behind me. We need a third person. We'll get the security guard. So, we're going to start with the left leg, OK? So it's going to go... I can dance. You got to be behind me. You got to be behind me. Otherwise it doesn't work. No, behind me. Behind me. What are you doing? Behind me. This is behind.
I'm behind. There's a chair in the way.
OK, ready. The left leg. And so you got to sing it. I can dance, I can talk. Only thing about me is the way I walk. There we go. See, it's a fun dance to do, and I'm surprised it didn't catch on at weddings and things. So, dear listener, 0330 123 1215. We are asking you other songs that have got their own dances. Yes, of course, you've got the Twist and some others.
Superman,
Black Lace.
Yeah.
Is it true? I do apologise for the coughing. Is it true that one member of Black Lace was kidnapped in Spain and was tied to a chair and was forced to listen to Black Lace music by his kidnappers?
No idea. One of them has died, though.
Have they really?
Yeah, I think Kirch accident, I think.
We're losing them all. We're losing all the greats. 0330 123. Songs that have got their own dance. And at 11 o'clock, just after 11, it's week 2 of Meet the Team. And this week, it's going to be Robbie.
Yay.
Who is going out and standing on the street. So just after 11 o'clock, if you want to come and flash your privates to Robbie, come to 1 Golden Square in Soho, and if you flash your bits and pieces, then we might give you a CD. Can we give the Ozzy Osbourne stuff away like that, or is there some Ofcom rule that says we can't?
No one said anything to me.
Then that's it. The first person to flash their privates at Robbie will win the new Ozzy Osbourne album, and if they flash 2 sets of privates, they win a Black Sabbath DVD as well. That's as simple as that. 0330 123 1215. I'm going to cough and splutter my way through the show, but we will get there, I promise. Thank you. So, Robbie, listen, you have got to explain this situation.
Nobody's
called in.
Someone called in, I called him back and he went. He didn't answer, it went straight to his voicemail.
All we've got is Barry from Watford on the line. That's it.
It's not good, is it?
It's not good at all.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, come on, Barry, you're all right as a little bit of filler in the middle of the show, but at the top of the show?
What are you talking about? One of the starters.
No, you're
on
not.
This.
If we get a little bit short of decent callers, we'll put you on because you know you're guaranteed to laugh when you talk about knickknacks and binky bonks and your tinkle, which sounds like it's your penis, but really it's your dog.
Oh, well, that's what I was going to do now. Do you not want to hear that? No. Let me tell you something. This is true. You knocked me.
I can hear you just thinking on your old man's feet here.
Tiny man's feet.
Tiny man's feet, yes.
This is true.
Right.
My friend Lewis met a cab driver today, and perhaps he'd like to phone up and
well, there's a story. So he met a cab driver. Well, that's great, Barry. Thank you for calling.
No, and this cab...
I'll tell you what, Barry.
What?
Listen, so the story starts so far. Your friend Lewis met a cab driver.
Yes, that's the preamble.
What I'm saying is, dear listener, I'm going to play some adverts. Don't go anywhere, because when we get back from the adverts, we'll get to hear what happened when Barry's friend Lewis met a cab driver. Yes.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Ian Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
So, before the break, Barry, just remind us, what was it, your friend Stefan was on an aeroplane, and what happened? Barry?
McLeod.
Sorry, what happened?
Lewis McLeod met a cab driver.
Let me get some appropriate music. That was it. Here we go. Here's the story.
It happened earlier today. Lewis McLeod got into a London cab. He met a cab driver, and really this is an awful long build-up to quite a simple story, but I will continue. The cab driver got talking to him. Oh, I know a fella bad as St Michael, says Lewis. The cab driver stops. He almost does an emergency halt, see? He says, what? He says, yeah, Barry St Michael, Barry from Watford is known on the radio. Far from being a filler, he's a star turn on the Iain Lee Absolute Radio Virgin, whatever it's called show. The cab driver can barely contain his excitement, and what's more, told my friend Lewis that he even does, wait for it, an extra hour cabin at night on the off chance that Barry will come on the radio and do some of his funny stories, you see. Lewis was amazed, but not half as amazed as I am. That's basically the end of the.
Okay, Barry. Well, thanks for that. That was really great. So basically, your mate Lewis McLeod met a cab driver who listens to the radio.
And
well
stays
done.
with it to hear me.
No, he doesn't stay with it to hear you. He stays with it because he gets cash in hand and he probably makes 80 quid.
There is that. Can I tell you about a dance that goes with the...
Is the story as dull as that one?
Oops upside your head.
Oh, jeez.
Oops upside you get down, and we'd done it at a neighbour's wedding. Unfortunately, I leaned forward, blew off, and I got a crick in my back, you know.
Barry, say hello to Chris.
Chris?
Hello, Barry.
Oh, you're chipper. You the cabbie?
How you doing, fella? You all right?
Yes. Are you the cabbie? Not too bad, thanks.
I'm not a cabbie, unfortunately, no. But I've just got to call in and say hi. I think I've got the solution. Well, not a solution, but the cause of the lack of callers. I think it's because Eloise off.
Eloise off?
Everybody calls in to talk to Eloise and she's not there, so it's like, oh, no.
You're talking quite a fast way.
He's talking fast and not listening to anything we're saying as well.
Sorry?
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was talking, actually. I've got the radio down low as well, so there's no echo, so I can't hear that.
But it's a phone.
He does talk, doesn't he?
He's good talk for it. Is talking going to be an Olympic sport in the 2012s, Barry?
I think if Chris wants to enter it, you probably... What have you been doing today, Chris?
I've been listening to podcasts, actually, the Iain Lee shows, older Iain Lee shows.
Oh, that would explain it. You've mushed... Shut up! You've mushed your... You've mushed both of you. You've mushed your brain and the laugh. You've mushed your brain up, Chris.
That might be it, yeah.
That would explain it.
Hearing all the old mentalists phoning in, like, I've got a dirty, that guy.
Oh, that idiot. I got blooming Mr. Good Evenings phoning in on 2 different lines at the moment. They're all coming out of the woodwork. Barry we're using as filler to, try and get the call rate up, but it's not really.
Chris, would you like to come and see my live show at the Watford Palace Theatre?
Yes, yeah, I'd love to. I've actually got the Facebook thing.
Have you?
Your invite for that, yeah.
Well, if you stop talking for a second, what I would recommend is if you simply phone the box office,
Absolutely,
Chris.
Get some tickets.
It's only a tenner a ticket.
Right, you've got 4 seconds, Barry, then I'm cutting you off.
Okay. 01923 225 671. Bye-bye, Chris. I'm talking about...
Unbelievable. I do apologise. Okay, so... So listen, if you're new to the show, we're normally on Mondays to Thursdays, 11 till 1, but during the World Cup, we're on from 10 o'clock. I apologise, I have this little frog in my throat that I've had 3 colds in the space of 4 weeks. How is that possible? How is that humanly possible? I've started taking vitamin C. Does vitamin C actually do anything?
It stops you getting scurvy.
Well, yeah, but I know that. I know vitamin C is a concept, is workable. But the tablets, do they work?
I don't know. There are people in this building that take a lot of vitamin C.
And are they good, healthy?
They're very lively.
I said, I don't want to be lively. I would never want... I used to be lively in my 20s, and it really is just not worth the energy or the effort. But I've got these vitamin C tablets that you put in water, so it fizzes. And it is the most satisfying sound, is a tablet fizzing in water. It's a wonderful sound.
Are they the ones that have the advert on the telly?
No. I've not seen an advert on telly for vitamin C.
Go on, where they're dancing on the...
Oh, no, lively ones. No. These are definitely not lively ones. Robbie will be out on the street at 11 o'clock, just after 11. And people are writing in saying you're inciting people to expose themselves. That's against the law. But it's not like a big law, is it? It's not like we're saying go out and murder someone in front of Robbie, or go to South Africa and get your AK-47 out in front of Robbie, or kidnap the royal family in front of Robbie. We're just saying, show a little bit to Robbie, and you get a CD. That's all we're saying.
It's only illegal if I'm offended, isn't it?
Exactly. And if they're and if you do see a group of school children walking past Robbie, then
I'll go inside straight away.
We will abort the mission immediately. But just a little bit of fun. It'll be some cabbie showing you his tinkle. If I'm honest, you're not going to be getting. You're not going to see a lady's tuppence or even ladies' boo-boobs. You're going to see a cabbie's tinkle. That's what you're going to see, I'm afraid.
Nice.
Be happening very nice. That'll be happening just after 11 o'clock, so it's going to be well worth. Look at this long list of callers we've got. And look at those people calling in who are banned. Look, they stand literally...
They've been calling in for like 20 minutes.
I know, they stand literally no chance of getting on the air, so... because both of them are knobs. Let's go to Glenn in Glasgow. Good evening, Glenn.
Ian, did I give you a stutter?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear you poorly. Was that me too?
No, it's not poorly. It's just this kind of sort of... It's not even a sore throat. It's just a little bit irritable. So every now and then, I need to just have a little cough. But I feel fine.
Have you had your Lemsip and honey?
No, I'm trying to do nothing. I have a little bit of night nurse when I get back, just to, give me a kick, and I'll sit and watch telly for an hour with that kind of doing its magic. Then I'll sleep. And it'll be fine, but it's just a little bit irritating, particularly when talking is my job.
Yes, well, you've got callers to help you for that.
Well, there are not many tonight, although the phones have picked up a little bit, so we're all right.
You could start taking banned people if it gets really dull.
Well, no, I'm not going to take... I mean, I can see 2 people calling in now, and there's zero chance of them getting on the air. I might talk to them off air, but there's zero chance of them getting on the air, so...
Really?
That ain't happening.
Can I ask you a question, Ian?
Please do, Glenn. I may not answer.
All right, well, I'll try anyway. I'm just curious, now that the Lost Initiative is well done and buried...
It's gone.
What's Paul Terry and Geeky Tom doing nowadays?
Geeky Tom, for those who don't know, I used to, very briefly, I used to podcast or a vodcast for, about Lost, with 2 very nice chaps. Paul Terry is writing a book about Lost, and will be coming on the show in August to promote it. And Geeky Tom has just got a job at EA Games, so he makes video games now.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll like that.
Yeah,
Can I call in when Paul Terry's on?
Yeah, I think he's coming in like August the 24th or something. That's when the book comes out. So, yes, do definitely call in and say hello to him.
Does he have answers?
No. No one has answers, Glenn. No one has answers.
Yeah.
Well, that chat kind of petered out, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it filled 3 minutes of radio, and that is good enough for me. Let's go to... Oh, look, this looks interesting. Simon is in Wickham. Good evening, Simon.
Yo, yo, yo.
Bum Rush, that show, sir.
What's going on?
Doing a radio show, innit?
Oh, that's pretty cool, mate.
Yeah, nice one.
Sweet. Basically, you know, talking about, like, the orange pill typey stuff.
Vitamin C's.
Yeah.
The vitamin C's.
I like working a pharmacy, a.k.a. the drugstore.
Yeah, all right. I like the way you're bringing everything down to street level, and I'm digging that, Simon. It is what I like to call wicked.
It's pretty wicked.
Wicked.
And the pharmacist, my boss...
Yeah, or as we call him, the dealer.
Yeah, or big boss man.
The big boss man, yeah.
Yeah, or just John.
John.
Yeah, pretty much. He says it's pretty good. He says that's what all the pretty fit boys do.
The pretty fit boys, they're on the vitamin C, is it?
Yeah, that's what they're taking these days.
Is it really? And and he's the man, isn't it?
Yeah, he's pretty much top dog.
Top dog John is saying thumbs up for the old VC, not the Victoria Cross, the vitamin C tablet.
Yeah. Although he's a bit of a naughty guy, because he doesn't pay me much.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, John, I like him even more.
Oh, that's a bit...
Does he? Oh, I spit water all over the control desk. Is that a bad thing, Robbie?
That is a bad thing.
Don't worry. Don't panic. don't panic. It'll How long will it take to evaporate?
4 years.
Okay, well then that's
nice.
That's fine. Well, does he let you have pick a mix?
Don't say pick a mix. I only have Chupa Chups.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But pick a mix of the tablets.
Ah, sorry. That was a bit of an error.
It was an error there, Simon. You gave yourself away as being a little bit more middle class than perhaps you wanted to be.
Yeah, you got me.
Chupa Chups, though. Chupa Chups are good.
Yeah,
do they still do the whistling Chupa Chups?
Yeah, they're pretty annoying.
And
Whistling?
And you can only buy them in pharmacists. Even when
Whistling Chupa Chups?
Yeah, it's like a whistle. You know, like a big old policeman's whistle?
Yeah.
It's that, but it's Chupa Chup. And it's got like a stick in it to play a tune, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the
Wow.
put it out thing. You can put it out different lengths. Like
and even when I was a kid, 30 years ago, you could only buy them in pharmacists. Now you can only buy them from the man, from the top dog, John.
Yeah.
Is there an app for that?
There's bound to be an app for that. You're going to queue up tomorrow and get the new phone, are you?
Yeah, well, I'm finishing work at 4 in the morning tomorrow, so I'm just going to leave and then queue up for a new iPhone.
And then wait, what time does it open? 10?
8.
So you're going to wait 4 hours outside a shop?
Yeah, but there'll be a queue.
So the tramp peas on you?
Well, there'll be a queue. There'll be people to talk to.
Well, yeah, but there'll be the same nerds like you are going to queue up for a phone. Why would anyone queue up, order it online and get it delivered?
No, you can't. Not until, the end of July. You can't get them on the internet.
Who gives us stuff? It's just a phone. I'm probably not going to get one.
Ian.
Sorry, Simon?
Yeah, I've got some bad news for you.
Okay.
You know, yesterday you were talking about how you used to do Kung Fu at the Magnet Leisure Centre.
Yes, I did. Yeah, Neville Ray taught me, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting closed.
Oh, you are joking.
I'm afraid not.
They're closing the Magnet Leisure Centre?
Yep, do you want to know why?
Okay, let's find out why. Yes, why?
Pretty much. People just keep pooing in the showers.
They can't close a whole leisure centre because people poo in the showers.
Yeah, but they do it so much.
Hang on a minute. When I went to the Magnet Leisure Centre, it used to be quite a classy leisure centre back in the day.
Yeah, but that's before me and my friends started going.
And so have you been pooing in the showers?
Maybe once.
Why would you poo in the shower, Simon?
Well, because the toilets aren't very nice.
But wait till you go home then.
That's about 20 minutes away.
And then what? You cleaning with the shower head? Is that what you're
No, I
doing?
use my hand.
Oh no, I'm not having that. No.
What?
He's gone. I'm not having that.
Nobody does that. That's just rubbish.
I cannot believe. At school, there was always once every couple of years, someone would do a poo in the urinal, and that was the big thing.
Yeah.
It was a big investigation. Nowadays, of course, they have DNA swabs going round and would find out exactly who it was. You'd have I think you can get a bum print in the same way you've got a fingerprint, and every stool is unique to a person's backside. I think that's the case. But I cannot believe that the Magnet Leisure Centre, that was a very, very classy place when I was a young man, is closing down for that reason.
Is this a council leisure centre? Because in council leisure centres, you're not allowed to shower nude, and you'd have to be nude to do that.
You're not allowed to... What are you talking about?
No, you're not. There's always signs up saying
You're not
no nude showering.
I don't know what you mean by a council
One that's
leisure...
council run.
I've been to a council swimming pool, and I showered nude there. I swam nude, but that's a different story. I showered nude there. Are you saying that's not allowed?
Not the council in the north.
The council... Right, 0330 123 1215. Rockin' Robbie, is he talking out of his bunghole? Surely that's the biggest nonsense I've ever heard in my life. So it's got to be nonsense, isn't it? And would you bother queuing up for 4 hours for the new iPhone. Are you going to do that? 0330 123 1215.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
For those of you that are tuning in late, I'm Gene Simmons, and you're not.
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake. Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
Hi, this is Rick Astley.
For those of you that are tuning in late, I'm Gene Simmons, and you're not.
Hi, this is Kim Wilde.
Rob Benet, this is Keith Krill without his coconuts.
Hello, I'm Professor Heinz Wolf.
I'm Lamar from Kaji Gugu.
For those of you that are tuning in late, I'm Gene Simmons, and you're not.
My name is Andre as well as Andy. Do I win a prize?
We are Box. Good evening, Cora.
I'm the operator with my pocket calculator.
Times can be a drag, but people, we have been given a gift. We have been given a road, and that road's name is rock and roll.
Ramadama Ding Dong, Ben Jones here.
Yo, 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 Bum Rush the show.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Okay, let's crack on. We have a lot of calls here. Let's go to Dark Breath. Good evening. Dark Breath.
Oh, hi, Ian. How are you?
I'm all right, Dark Breath. I'm all right. It's Tuesday, which means it's nearly Wednesday, and once Wednesday's show is done, then it's Thursday. That's the weekend for me. And on Friday, I'm interviewing They Might Be Giants, which I'm excited about. On Saturday, I'm going to a fete at my mum's home, and then I'm going to be going to see They Might Be Giants live in concert. It literally doesn't get any better than that. And then on Sunday, if I can find someone to go with me, not any of you losers, one of my friends, I might go and see Paul McCartney.
Wow, what an exciting time, eh?
It's a showbiz lifestyle. It's the same pretty much every week for me, Dark Breath. It's the kind of crazy lifestyle I lead.
Oh, that's good.
Got no food in my house, though, and I'm starving. Got no food, Robbie. I've got no food in my house. None. No food, apart from yoghurts. And you shouldn't really eat dairy when you've got a bit of a throat like this, so I'm going to go home hungry.
I haven't got any food either.
Well, what do you mean do about it? Care? You're going to be busy queuing up for an iPhone or something, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll be doing that, you loser. Can you believe that, Dark Breath? He's going to queue up for an iPhone.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that, would you?
Oh, well, just get one on the internet.
I've never done it before.
Yeah, are you hoping you're going to find... I bet you're going to try and get some girl to sleep with you or something, aren't you? That's what you're going to do. You're such a deviant, Robbie. You're a deviant. Dark Breath, have you heard this nonsense? You're not allowed to poo in the... No, hang on. You're not allowed to shower naked?
I know, it's ridiculous. I'm sure.
It's nonsense.
I've been swimming before, a local swimming pool, run by the council. You can go and have a naked shower.
Of course you can have a naked shower. What's the point of having a clothed shower? You've got to be naked, Robbie, at some point. You've got to be naked. You accept that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it depends how you do your towel. If you're clever with your towel.
I hate all this towel. Listen, I'm straight down, everything off, bish, bash, bosh. What up? That's what I'm like in the gym. Everything is on display. Get this right, in my gym, and this disgusts me. It really does disgust me. So, right, you shower and stuff. You're supposed to dry yourself in the shower area.
Yeah.
Then you come back to, like, your locker and stuff. And then there's a row of mirrors and hairdryers, right?
Yes.
And creams and stuff. Or creams and ointments. Posh one, I think, right? And quite often, there'll be a guy with his foot up on the thing, naked.
Yeah.
With a hairdryer. He's drying his nuts.
Why?
He's drying his nuts. And then he's
Why?
drying his leg with a hairdryer, drying his bum hole. With a hairdryer.
Why?
That's just disgusting.
And bad for your skin.
And who cares about the skin? Think of all the particles that are being blown in my direction. It's horrible. Why would anyone dry their genitals with a hairdryer? Hang on, let me just do that. Here's your clip for the trailer. Hang on. Why would anyone dry their genitals with a hairdryer? Iain Lee, Mondays to Thursdays, 10 till 1. There you go. It's a trail. A trail for you. You can have that. So, Dark Breath, why have you called him?
Anyway, I was phoned up because I'm feeling the same as you tonight. I've got this terrible cold. Can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you,
yes.
I do talking for a living.
Oh, because you do sex phones?
I don't do sex
No, you don't do
phones.
sex phones. No, okay, sorry.
No, I work at a call centre.
You know the sex phones. They're good, the sex phones, aren't they? You ever called a sex phone, Robbie?
No.
Oh, that pause means yes, you have called a sex phone. There's no shame in it. I've called sex phones when I was younger.
Oh, when we were younger, yeah. Not recently.
Look at you getting all nervous. I'm not judging you, Robbie. Do what you want. And it's great because it costs. It's like £1.50 a minute. I don't know what it is these days. It was like £1. I think it was 99p a minute when I was a kid. And it takes like 7 minutes to get to the sex phone. It's like a woman going, "You've called the hottest, sexiest line in the world. These girls are going to get so filthy with you." But before they do, here's some legal things I have to read out. This call is for over 18s only. You must have the bill payer's permission. But right now, it's going to get really sexy. But before it does, press option 1 if you'd like, and it just go. And then you get to the lady, and you say to go to the lady, "What are you wearing?" And they go, "Well, I'm wearing tiny little panties, little leather mini skirt and knee-high boots." And you're thinking, what? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Just on the off chance that I was going to phone up, you've dressed like a tart? You constantly walk... Because I know you're in your house. You're constantly walking around your house dressed like a cheap prostitute.
No, she's in her pyjamas watching EastEnders.
They're just there, and they should say, to be honest, I'm just muting EastEnders there. Yeah, I'm just in my pyjamas. Now, we can either do it like this, or I can pretend I'm going to dress up sexy for you. What do you want it real, or do you want it? You go, yeah, go on, just tell us you're in your pyjamas, and then that's it. They're strange. They're strange, the sex lines. I can think of better things to spend my money on now. But anyway, Dark Breath, I don't know why we got onto that. What have you got for us? Sorry, you've got a cold and you talk for a living.
I do, yes. And I've been wrongly accused of something as well.
Oh, is that a topic we've done?
No, I can't remember.
Being accused of something, wrongly accused. Well, yeah, okay, let's put it out. Have you ever been wrongly accused of something? Like, I don't know, murder?
No, nothing like that.
No, nothing like that, no, okay.
No, that's too much, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, I was talking to my next door neighbour today.
Well, hang on, what have you been wrongly accused of?
Of making too much noise while having sex.
By your next door neighbour?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't even me.
Well, but hang on a minute. Who was it then, if it wasn't you?
It wasn't my next door neighbour, the one next to me.
So it was going through it was going through 2 houses?
2 houses, that's how loud it was.
Jeez.
He could hear it. They wake me up sometimes in the middle of the night. It's so loud.
You know, one of the great disappointments in life is when you realise that putting a glass up against the wall and then up against your ear, it doesn't... you can't hear anything.
No.
It's such a disappointment.
It dampens it.
Yeah, you don't get anything. Listen to you getting all acoustic on us. You can't hear anything. It's like, oh, nuts. I've been lied to again.
I should record it. I can tell you can hear it right through the wall.
No, I'm all right. I've heard the sex, and it's a very, very unpleasant noise. Well, Dark Breath, you should just join in. I don't mean actually go round. I mean just start moaning as well.
Do you reckon? Did that can out-moan them?
Yeah, out-moan the moaners.
Yeah, I'll give it a go next time.
Do Dark Breath, and do please let us know how it goes. Robbie, what is the procedure if I just break into a coughing fit here? What is our get out?
Hit the cough button.
We haven't got a cough button.
We're screwed then, aren't we?
We're screwed. I'm very, very kind to your ears, dear listener. I'm putting the fader down a little bit, and but I can't know if I'm going to bother. Now, we did have someone on the line who was going to support your theory that you can't be naked in the council showers. They've gone.
Yeah. Well,
they have gone.
Can I tell you what he said?
Shut up, Gary.
Can I tell you what he said?
Well, tell us what they said, but it wouldn't count in Judge Judy. They don't like hearsay in Judge Judy.
No.
Go on.
He said that nowadays a lot of them are unisex showers and cubicles.
No,
they are. I've been to one where it's like that.
No, they're not.
It's Google Leisure Centre.
Sorry, what did you just say?
Google Leisure Centre.
You did say Google Leisure Centre.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it because there may be a tiny percentage of places that are unisex, but this is not the toilets in Ally McBeal, Robbie. We do not breed perverts in this country, okay? Apart from Gary Glitter, actually. He was from this country and he is, of course, a pervert. But, the unisex changing rooms, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so.
It does happen.
You're right.
I'm right, Anna, Gary.
You are, mate.
Thank you, mate. Get in there. But
Gary,
Gary, you can only come on the show if you sing what you've got to say.
Every time, can I just have a normal human being conversation?
Nope.
Okay. I'm not really sure what I wanted to say, though.
Sing it, Gary, or get cut off.
Okay, well, basically, I was phoning in because I want to have a rematch with Verinda.
You're talking about you're talking about toilets and getting changed.
Oh yeah, getting changed. Anyway, get changed when I go to the swimming pool in Stoke Gifford Leisure Centre. Basically, when I go there, I think it's absolute nonsense. You can't have a shower naked. No. Oh, I mean, a man's gotta be naked when he's in the shower. You gotta feel the fresh water and the air caressing your skin, yeah, ooh, yeah. I mean, unisex toilets, what is this third world, my friend? No. When I go to the leisure center, I get treated like a king.
How many times have you been in the toilet?
How many times have you been in the toilet today? What, for number 2, number 1? Number 2, you know, it's one. What about you? How many times have you been in the toilet?
I can't tell you that.
What, are you ashamed? Are you ashamed? You got the runs or something?
Okay, forget that then.
Okay, should we have a rematch? You know, yesterday, you know, you said you was cut off, and you said that you was cut off by mistake, and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah.
Put the phone down and switch the radio off.
Are you for real, or is this the same board?
No.
Okay. What is the capital of France?
I'll have to bust the crap out of him one day.
I wouldn't really. I'd like to have an arm wrestle with Iain. That'll be really fun. I'm not sure I'm busting the crap out of him because, you know, he's like 6'2" and all that.
I'm sorry. I find you quite rude.
I think you're a bit of a pilchard. I think you're quite annoying.
You fig bat.
Why the fig bat? You just made that up, mate. On the spot,
I'm good.
You're talking gibberish, mate.
Yeah, you're boring. You're boring. You're really boring.
Your whole act's repetitive. Every time.
My teeth are rattling.
What?
My teeth are rattling.
Your teeth are rattling. So go to the dentist, mate. If you've got problems with your teeth, you don't need to tell the nation about it. Go to the dentist, book an appointment. They'll see your teeth, and they'll sort it out, mate. You don't need to tell me that you've got problems with your teeth. Now, fig bat is a non-existent piece of gibberish.
Where would I rather be?
What?
Where would I rather be?
What, rather be where?
But seriously, what do you think about stem cell research?
We covered that yesterday, mate. I have no opinion about it. But I'm not sure, you know, what do you think about it? You're always going on about stem cell research. You know, when you ask a question, you've obviously got some interest yourself, right?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you, mate.
Shut your face.
No, I will not shut my face. You shut your face. No. Who's getting all arsey,
Shut your
mate?
face.
What's all this about, mate?
Are you lonely?
I'm going to blooming report you to Ofsted for your rudeness. What's all this about? Vinny, mate, what do you think about it? For once, tell us what you think about stem cell research. You know, ask every person, every Tom, Dick and Harry, what do you think about stem cell research? What do you think about it? Go on, mate. What do you think about it?
I can't think of anything.
What?
Yeah, go, Mum's coming.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Robbie will be going and standing outside the Absolute Radio building in about 4 or 5 minutes, okay?
Iain Lee.
Okay, it's happening.
Absolute Radio.
Okay, here we go. So, Robbie.
Hello.
Have you dialed up your number on the screen?
I'm just doing it now.
Okay, I thought that's what you were doing, mate.
I know, but the phone rang.
The phone rang. We'll take some of your calls in a minute, but now it's time for Meet the Team, the excellent new feature that we premiered last week, where one member of my team... Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. One member of my team goes and stands outside the station and is met by you, the listener. Now, last week, by coincidence, people just started flashing LOEs, and so it's now become the regular feature that you... Robbie, come in here, 'cause you have to take these CDs.
Okay.
Man or woman or beast can flash at Robbie. We're not encouraging people to break the law. It's only it's not a big law, is it? It's not a big one. Here are the rules. You are not allowed to touch Robbie. Are you on the phone now?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Okay, but you're just there in front of me.
Okay.
That's freaky. You're not allowed to touch Robbie. You're not allowed to spit at him or do anything rude or violent. He's going to stand in the doorway of Absolute Radio, which is one golden square. If you flash a bit of private at him, he'll give you the new Ozzy Osbourne CD. We've only got 2 CDs and a DVD. Yeah. If you flash double naughtiness, you'll get the CD and the DVD. That's it. And once they're gone, they're gone. We've got 2 CDs, we've got 1 DVD. It's as simple as that. Robbie, there's your goods.
Thank you.
Don't let if anyone looks like they're going to pull out a weapon, get in.
I've got my fob.
Okay, and the security guy hopefully is going to be around, because he knows karate.
Yes.
Robbie. Oh, go and meet go and meet the team. No, you're the team. So, you're on the phone. Okay,
I'm on the phone. Yeah.
Okay, Robbie is leaving the building now.
Yeah, I'm in the basement.
Okay, he's in the basement. How's it going, Robbie?
I can see the ball now.
Okay, there's not much signal here, Robbie, because you are in the basement. So let's hope that it manages to.
Right, I'm running up the stairs.
He's running up the stairs. Rob, we'll be with you in a moment.
Okay, mate.
Thank you, Rob, and. Cameron, be with you in a moment.
Hello.
Okay, stay there, but Cameron, be with you in a moment.
I'm outside now.
Okay, hang on. Jacob, be with you shortly.
There's no one around.
Okay, there's no one around. So just describe the scene. Describe what you can see there, Robbie.
I see Golden Square. There's plenty of parked cars. There's some trees, some crayons.
Some crayons?
Crayons.
Crayons?
Crayons.
Crayons?
I can't talk poshly. I can't. I'm from the north.
I know you can't talk poshly. You talk bullshit. Okay, so, listen, we just have to wait now, Robbie, and see what happens.
Yeah.
Can you not see... Is there nobody loitering?
No, not really.
Oh, man alive. This could be a disaster. We're giving away free CDs. All people have to do is flash at us. There's no problem with this.
Maybe people just wanted to meet Eloise.
Yeah, maybe she's a very attractive lady and you're quite a plain man. So that could be the problem with this. Are there no parked cars with people in?
No.
Shout out nice and loud, Robbie. This is Robbie from the Iain Lee Show. Who wants to meet the team?
This is Robbie from the Iain Lee Show. Who wants to meet the team?
Okay, can you say it, but maybe butch it up a little bit?
Hang on. Scary.
What's happening? What's happening? What can you see?
Very scary stone person.
There's a stone person?
Very scary.
Why are they scary, Robbie? I mean, come on.
Because he's walking like they do on the back of the bus.
What, all over the place?
Yeah, with his trousers half down.
Oh, God, you're going to die.
Yeah.
It's that fella who phoned up at this Graham talking about his AK-47s and his push-tang swords, whatever they are.
Yeah. Someone pulled up.
Okay,
well, taxi pulled up.
It's a taxi. They're always taxi drivers. Go on, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Getting out of the taxi, he just waved at me.
He's got to flash something to get the CD, Robbie.
He flashed his stomach.
I want a bit of boob, Robbie. I want a bit of boob.
He wants a bit of man boob. He wants a bit of man boob. Yeah.
Show your boobs.
Yay.
Did he show the boobs?
Yay.
Right, well done. What's his name, Robbie?
Can you tell me your name, please?
Dave. Dave? He just said...
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Robbie, does that warrant a CD or does that warrant a CD and a DVD? You saw it. How much was on display?
Quite a bit. I reckon the second one.
Okay. Why? Don't be scared of him. Give him the CD and the DVD.
There you go. The CD and the DVD.
Oh, tidy.
There we go. Nice
Thank
to meet
you, Ian. Tidy.
Yeah, tidy! Tidy!
Yay!
Robbie,
Right.
Robbie, shout tidy at the top of your voice.
Tidy!
Louder!
Tidy!
Do it in a Welsh accent.
I can't.
Do it!
Tidy!
Robbie, stay there.
Yeah.
We've still got a CD to give away.
Okay.
Let us know if anything happens. Robbie, you're still out there?
Yes, it's very barren out here.
It's barren. So Linda Barron, there's no action at all.
No action.
Okay.
There's no tuppence. No nothing.
No tuppence, no boo-boobs, no cuckoo-cuckoos. Listeners, you have 3 minutes to get to Robbie, who's outside Absolute Radio, 1 Golden Square, in the heart of London's bumhole, Soho. Who's that?
There's some randoms coming out of a bar.
Shout at them. Just
Hello?
got to them. Go. Ah!
Ah!
Louder, Robbie, as though you're mental.
Ah! Yay!
Say, I want to see your boobs.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Say it, Robbie. Say, I want to see your boobs.
I can't.
Robbie,
I'll
do it!
die. I can't. I'll die.
Robbie!
I want.
Come on, Robbie, do it. I want to see your boobs. Anything?
No, they walked off scared.
Man, of course they're scared.
Hang on, Tiger. I want to see your boobs! Someone's beeping.
Someone's beeping. A boob is beeping.
There's a motorcyclist.
Oh, hello.
No, it's gone.
Oh, man.
Ah, it's rubbish.
I guess, Robbie, perhaps you're not the big draw that we maybe... Oh, who's that?
Oh, no, taxi driver's beeping.
Of course he's a taxi driver.
It's a Chevy man boobs.
Has he showed you boobs?
I'm going to get run over. Hang on. Sorry. All right, what's your name? Jim. Jim's here. He's just showing me man boob.
Jim? Give him the CD, Robbie.
I'll give you the CD. There you go.
I'll watch me over the moon.
Cool. Well done.
Jim, thanks. Thank you.
Cheers.
What will his wife be over the moon about? That he won a CD,
About the CD,
or that
CD.
he exposed himself to another man?
I don't know. Is your wife going to be happy that you exposed yourself? Yeah. Yeah, she'll be happy.
She knows me.
She knows him.
Well, I would hope she does. They're married.
Yeah.
Right, Robbie, you've done excellently well. Come in, my friend.
Yeah. Cool, I'm on my way back in.
Okay, we'll speak to you in a second. There we go. That's Robbie. That was it. Meet the team. Next week, it'll be me, I guess. So that'll be something... That'll get everybody hot under the collar. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We are asking songs that have their own dance. What are you going to be doing tomorrow instead of watching the football? And anything you want to talk about, really. It's kind of, pretty much anything goes. 0330 123 1215. Well done, Robbie.
Thank you.
Well done. I see you've got a funny beer t-shirt on there. Look at you.
Yeah, the beer cat.
The beer cat. Well done. Yeah, beer.
My mum bought me this.
Did she?
Yeah, she posted it, so I wear it too and be polite.
Oh, isn't that very, very nice?
Yeah.
Was that all right?
Yeah, it was a little bit scary at one point when those randoms started going, ah!
Yeah, that's it. You could have got Scaramouche with the Scaramouche sword that Graham was talking about earlier,
Yes.
Papa Poose or whatever. Robbie, thank you. You can go in your room and do your job now. What are you doing in here?
I don't know.
Just get next door.
I got carried away.
Get next door. That was a look. Don't give me a look. Jeez. Jacob, can you believe that he just gave me a look?
No.
Well, he did. He gave me a look. What can I do for you, Jacob?
I was just wondering, have you downloaded the update for your iPhone yet?
No, I've not.
Oh, okay.
I can't be that bothered. I'll wait a week or so. I might do it tomorrow, or I might do it next week. I remember last year it just took forever to do, and I can't be bothered with it.
It takes ages to upload iTunes.
And then Ben Jones just showed me what it does, and all it means is you can put everything in folders.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And multitasking, but yeah, that's about
Folders, that's it. So you can put everything in a folder.
Does Ben Jones look like a folders guy to you?
But he had a bit of a chubby because of these folders.
Yeah, he loved it.
He was loving it. Look at this, you can put everything in a folder, it's great. I was like, well, I haven't got that many apps. Why would I want to put things in folders? That means I've got to push the button an extra time.
Yeah. Not that great.
No, not that great at all. So, Jacob, would you be queuing up outside the Apple Store for the new iPhone?
No, I would order it online.
Exactly, order it online, and then you get. The thing is, it's not going to be. It's going to be a little bit rubbish.
But
isn't
in
it?
my defence, I'm not getting up early to do it. I'm finishing work and then going to the iPhone
Oh yeah,
store.
then instead of going home to bed,
that
you're going to just go straight from work at 4 a.m. to a shop.
But I'd have to be back here until 4 o'clock the next day.
But I don't. But why are you doing it? Do you think that people are going to think you're cool or something?
No, I just want a new phone.
Are you hoping to get on BBC Local News?
No, I want one before, because you're not going to be able to get them. Like, after the first year, there'll be a big gap where you can't buy them, so I want to get one. I need a new phone, and I want an iPhone 4.
These companies, it's like when Sony bring out a new PlayStation, these companies, I hate all this. Oh, we ran out. We were overwhelmed by demand on the first day. We've ran out for 2 months. Oh, no, you haven't. Just look, they're in the back. They're in the back. Get them out. You knew there was going to be this many. Go and get them, you muppets.
Apparently,
yes,
Steve Jobs, he's made Apple make like millions more because he knows that they will run out, but I don't believe that they will run out.
No, there's all this that we've run out. It's all nonsense and it's all bullshine, and they do it so that everyone gets a bit excited and rushes to get there. Yeah, there's a big warehouse full of them somewhere.
Yeah.
Jacob, anything else?
Yeah, songs that you dance to.
Oh yes, go on.
The YMCA song.
Oh, there you go. You see, it's a song that has got its own. The kids these days, bands like Coldplay, they need to write a song that's got its own dance.
Yeah.
That's what's missing from the Top of the Pops recently, is songs that have got their own dances. And I think that Coldplay would do themselves and the world a great favour if they wrote a song that had the instructions for the dance in the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other night, I think it was yesterday, you were talking about the song, the toddler's song. The little one said,
roll over. Yeah, oh, yeah.
And both my grandmother, my mum, and my dad say it's just so they rolled over and one fell out. Then there were.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? This whole thing about please remember to tie a knot in your pyjamas.
Yeah,
it's nonsense.
Bullshine.
It's bullshine, and it's made up. Jeez, I can't believe who's just called in on line 2. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Kids, if you like your reggae bland and with a European Mediterranean feel, you want to stay listening. GL has just called in. It's nonsense, Jacob. It's the brownies trying to infiltrate the world and take over with their nonsense.
And you're also looking for an ending, were you not?
An ending?
Yeah, the ending to the song.
Oh, yeah, go on.
It's just, there was one in the bed and the little one said, good night.
There we go, Jacob, and an excellent way to end that call. Thank you very much. Rob!
Hello.
Hello, Rob.
How are you, mate?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Well, yeah. You're feeling good?
I'm feeling like that word repeated in that tone of voice would imply.
Yeah, good. Listen, I'm sorry to hear about your mate.
Yeah, it's very sad. He's about Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, very sad news.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, mate. It's always sad when someone goes, isn't it?
Yeah. And he was 54. Well, Chris Seavey was 54, and Frank Sidebottom, I believe, was 32, so no age at all. It's a great loss. But there is a campaign to get Frank Sidebottom to number 1. There is a Facebook page, which I will find the link for, but there is also on Twitter, it's at MakeFrank1, as in the number 1. Follow that, and we will do our best to make Frank Sidebottom, if not number 1, at least get some chart position with his football song.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rob, tell us some more bullshine from your made-up life.
More bullshine from my totally amazing, what do I do about this life? Yeah. Did you know that MI5 actually tried to brainwash me once?
Who tried to brainwash you?
MI5.
Oh, okay. And how did they do that? Did they have you strapped to a chair and show you psychedelic films?
No, they had me caged on prison wings.
Yes.
And it was very, very cleverly done. Yes, they tried to get me to believe I was Christ.
Did they really now?
Yeah.
Yep. They would do that. And what was the purpose for that?
Because I learned to levitate. They didn't like it.
Right, okay. Yep. And did they make you think you were Christ?
No, of course not.
No.
They nearly did. Not nearly, but I was under a bit of pressure for a while when I was away,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was very cleverly done, very technical process,
Well, can you just, for those people who are unaware of it, how did MI5 try to brainwash you?
Well, it's all done with suggestion, you see, and talking directly to the subconscious, which you can do. You can stand beside someone and say something very, quietly, and you can actually sort of suggest that thought into that person's head. Do you know what I mean? And it's all based around that, especially if the person is under pressure. If the person is under pressure, it's much easier to do, you see. And, of course, being in jail, I was under pressure.
Well, Rob, thanks for that.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Now, when I go walking down the road, people come up to me and they say, excuse me, Frank, will you tell us about that song you wrote? I say, oh, which song's that, mate, actually? And they say, you know that one. I say, oh, yes, I will tell you. How I wrote Elastic Man, how I wrote the Elastic Man, how I wrote Elastic Man, how I wrote the Elastic Man. Right, do you want to know, little Frank? Oh, yes, right, come on then, and I'll join you on the chorus. Every day I get up and play, I'm in my box. Is that alright? Yes, that's good. And every day I also sit in my box. So take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling. Take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling. Oh, little Frank, la da 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 da, little Frank, la da da da. Little Frank struck again. Oh yes, he struck again. All together now. Love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again. I'm alone in my room. Are you? And my mum does not know. There's a taste in my mouth. There's a smell up my nose. And I'm changing my ways. And I'm changing my clothes. Because love will tear us apart again. Because love will tear us apart again. You know it will. You know it will. It really will. Thank you.
Thank you. Cameron.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Cameron.
Hello. Couple of things.
Yes, sir.
Firstly, well, actually, I'm going to tease you with the second thing.
Oh, a little bit of teasing. We like a bit of teasing. Yes, please.
I think I heard you when I was out and about on Sunday.
Oh.
But let's not get straight into that.
Oh,
Right?
well, hold back. Hold back.
Elsewhere first, right? Okay, so I'm 20 years old.
Yeah, okay, Cameron, yes.
And I had my first ever wet shave the other day.
You had a wet shave?
The first ever, one with, shaving foam
Wow.
and proper things. And
how did it go, Cameron?
It went all right, I've seen loads of people do this on TV and stuff, and
Yeah.
all my mates telling me that I'm
Yeah.
going to get cuts by, these blades of death and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it was all right,
Oh, okay. Shaving is one of my least favourite things in the world. I hate shaving, and I can't do it. And I always get cuts, and I get rash, and it's horrible.
I've got to say, right, I've done this, all my life. I've done with the whole electrical thing, and
Your whole life? Wow, so since you're a baby.
Well, since I had
hairy baby.
Chin hairs and stuff. And
The electric shavers are rubbish.
Yeah, well, that's
Terrible shaves. You don't get a close shave. You do not get a close shave with
exactly.
with that.
I had the proper shave the other day, and it, And my skin has never felt the air so well, until the other day. I've got to say, if you've never tried it before, go out there, buy a proper thingy, and get some shave.
Get a proper thingy. I forgot your name there for a second. Robbie.
Yeah.
That's it. It's Robbie, isn't it? Yes.
Yes.
Rockin' Robbie, are you a fan? Do you shave? Because I found a couple of my friends the weekend, in their 30s, they don't shave very often because they don't get any stubble. They can't grow beards.
I shave about twice a week, but that's just because I'm lazy.
I do it twice a week. I shave. I've got a nice routine now where I'll shave on a Monday and then I'll shave on a Friday.
Yeah.
And that's me so I'm shaved for the weekend and I'm shaved for the start of the week. That is me with bish bash bosh in your face. Have some of that.
Yeah, well, my dad he told me this the other day, he's only shaved, like a proper wet shave. He's only done it once and he's like 55, so I've done it twice now.
Is he in ZZ Top or something?
I've beaten him.
You've beaten him?
Bitten him. I've bitten him.
Well done, Cameron.
As the South Africans say, I've bitten him.
Bitten him, yes, okay.
Yeah, right, okay, I teased something earlier, because let's face it, that topic was a bit pap.
It was rubbish, but let's get to the meat. We've had the two veg, I want your meat, Cameron.
I think I heard you, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, man, right?
Okay, man.
I went to the Norwich Power Station in North Wales the other day.
Oh, when were you there?
On Sunday.
Okay, carry on.
All right, okay. So first, I went on this tour. I paid some money. I went on this tour at the power station.
A tour of a power station. You're a little bit geeky, but that's fine.
To go deep into the mountain.
Deep into the mountain.
Deep into the mountain. Yeah, man. Right.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Okay,
so
I'm losing patience slightly, but yes, carry on.
So I went in, and then they show you, the first thing they do is on the tour is show you a video, and it's a bit of video taken from the Discovery Channel, and there's a man on the video who talks about the power station and how the power station works, and basically how power stations and the national grid work around the UK. He talks a lot about kettles and how when kettles get boiled all at once, lots of power is used and there's a massive surge, especially at half-time in World Cups and stuff. And the man on the video sounds very much like yourself.
It may well have been.
Did you do a thing for the Discovery Channel?
I did do a thing for the Discovery Channel. I don't remember that.
Did you talk about kettles?
I don't remember what I specifically talked about because I did lots of them. But it's very possible that yes, that was me talking about kettle. They're using my voice under a mountain.
Kettles, yeah.
This is brilliant.
I paid money to hear your voice at the power station.
How much did you pay, Cameron?
I paid £7.50.
Sweet Christ, that's incredible. I need to get. And what's the name of this company?
Well, the power station.
The power station.
Right, check this out as well, right?
Yeah, just give me the name of the address. What's the name of the address?
The power station uses more power than it produces, by the way.
What the hell? That's crazy.
I know, but anyway, it's called the Norwich Power Station. It's in North Wales, near Llanberis.
Well, I'm going to be sending. My agent will be sending them near where?
Llanberis.
And how are you spelling that?
Double L. A. N. B. E. R. I. S.
Yep. Okay, they'll be getting a letter from my agent. I should be getting a nice little 10% of that £7.50. That's 75 pence. I'd imagine, 3 people go a week? That's...
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, Mr. Lee.
Yes!
There were at least 12 people on my tour.
Sweet home Alabama,
and
this is it.
there are a few tours a day.
I am getting 10% of the big pie, Cameron. The big pie. I'm back! Forget your Sashas and your Rickies and your... I am back, Cameron, counting the big bucks.
Can I just say this, right? I heard a rumour.
Yeah.
That Adrian Charles was getting booted from GMTV and you were going to get the...
It's a rumour, Cameron, and of course we cannot discuss rumours, but yes, there is a very, very strong chance that's going to happen. Here's a voice I've not wanted to hear for a long, long time. It's Greeky Lion.
Hello, Iain Lee. How are you, my friend?
I'm very, very well, Greeky Lion. Are you still making your same bland reggae music?
Well, I haven't phoned the radio station for at least about 6 months.
Well, did you get kicked off of BBC London?
No, I didn't actually. No, I've been actually asked to come on as a different name because I offended some of the gay community, apparently.
You offended the gay community?
Yeah, apparently I used a word that's not correct to use on the radio anymore.
Bubble, yes.
Yes, I'm not going to do that to you.
Hey, Greeky Lion.
Yeah.
Ta elinika ine pereploka.
Ta elinika su ine polika la. Your Greek is very good, my friend.
It's Caristo. Milau liga elinika.
Yes, you speak only a little bit of Greek, but you speak it so molested and so well. Ian Lee, I was listening to the TV, watching the TV, and I was going through the radio, and I heard your voice, and I thought, I've missed that voice.
I've not missed yours at all, no. I've literally not missed yours in the slightest. No, I haven't. I'm being honest, I haven't.
Listen, dear Lee,
Yes.
I still know you're sometimes a muppet, but you are the funniest man still on radio. And I wish sometime we could hear you back in London, but at least I could get you through the TV.
You can
That's
hear me in
brilliant.
London. Absolute Radio is on FM in London.
Well, it's on FM as well.
What's the number, Robbie?
105.8.
I thought that was magic.
No.
What are they?
They're 0.4.
Oh, 0.4 away.
Yeah.
105.8 on the FM dial in London.
I'm going to spread the news here, Lee, because a lot of your London fans are looking for you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get back together and get the show going, you know. I like your show anyway. I've been listening for a couple of weeks.
It's got to start.
I am recording this little bit. It's lovely to talk to you, Lee, and I'm going to call you again next Tuesday if that's okay with you.
Celis Nero?
Celos Tora?
What's Tora?
Tora means now.
Ne.
All right. So I will ring you again next week Tuesday. So lovely.
That's
send my
something.
love to all your people in the countryside there.
Okay, in the countryside. Thank you, Greeky Line. The countryside. I'm in Soho. That's a voice I didn't think I'd ever hear again.
You can't get any further away from the countryside.
What is he talking about? So he's in London. He's never heard of Absolute Radio. It's a crazy world. Greeky Line there. That was nice. 0330 123 1215. We'll have more of your phone calls. Was it to Andre, Anthony, Neil? Andre? Oh, no, really?
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio.
I was searching.
John's in Glasgow. Good evening, John.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you, mate.
I've been on the phone for 25 minutes.
Yeah? What's your problem?
I haven't got any problem. How are you, anyway?
Yeah, you came in with your fists up there and I disarmed you by showing you my South African sword.
I apologise, Ian.
Apology accepted, John. There's no need to apologise. We're all brothers here. Come and give me a big hug. Come on. Hug me. Come on, John. Hug me.
Okay.
Hug me. Kiss me.
Right.
Thank you. Yes, John.
Sometimes when I come on the radio, I get a little bit embarrassed, you know?
So, hey, listen, I do, for every second of every night I'm on the air, but I've got to pay the mortgage somehow, and it's either this or playing with Tramps Winkies. This is slightly less embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that my phone doing that? Oh. Come on, John, what have you got? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on.
Yeah, well, have you been watching the World Cup?
Nope.
Well, I think Brazil are going to win it.
Okay, I've got to say this. I don't want to. It's a World Cup free zone here.
Exactly. If you don't pay attention, then you don't get your views on radio, do you, really?
Let me just work out what that means. Robbie, what does that mean?
I don't know. Everyone else is doing the World Cup, so this is the little island, isn't it?
So let's try again. It's a World Cup free zone.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
I think so.
No, I just come on the radio to talk to you, Ian.
And you are. Sort of.
Well. What did you do today, and did you do anything?
What did I do today? I went and watched some children swimming.
Oh, you were talking about that earlier, weren't you? In the showers about people washing their poo away and all that.
Well, no, that was Robbie who poos in showers. I wasn't pooing in the shower. I went and watched some children swimming, and there was no pooing in the showers. What else did I do? I had a doze today. I had to wait in for a delivery of some milk.
Right.
And that's pretty much it. If I'm honest, John, I didn't really achieve much today. Bit of a wasted day today.
Well, I watched Jeremy Kyle and that, and I went to sleep for a while. Apart from that, I've not done anything.
Well, apart from that, I've not done anything. It's something. I've stopped watching Jeremy Kyle in the morning, John, because I find if I watch Kyle, suddenly it's 5 o'clock in the evening and I've done nothing. I've just sat in front of the telly watching horrible people being horrible to each other. So I've tried to cut Jeremy Kyle out. I'm playing a lot of records recently, like vinyl records.
Yeah.
That's good.
Paul Sylvester questioned me for having vinyl in the office the other day.
Really? What,
Yeah.
at the radio station?
Yeah.
I think we should have some decks here.
There is one deck upstairs.
Really?
Yeah.
In A?
No, it's in Studio G, I
What's
think.
the point of that? It would be great. It'd be great. It's just some nights for me to bring a record in and go, hey, hey, gang, let me go over here. You won't have heard this for a long time. Hang on, let me get the needle. And that it would sound awesome.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can we get a record player down here?
I'll see what I can do.
Do what you're doing. I'll bring some records in, and boy, we're going to rock this house. That'll be great. Anyway, John.
Yeah. Apart from that, I've had a good day. You know, it's been all right.
Good lad.
You know.
And you taking care of yourself?
Yes, I am.
Good lad, John. That's all we can ask for. In
The main thing is to care after themselves, because at the end of the day...
Huh?
At the end of the day, I've got things going through my life that are good, you know, like, I play snooker a lot as well, strangely enough.
Well, listen, as long as you got stuff going for yourself like the snooker, that's all we can ask, John.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty good at it. I've never made 100 break, but I mean, I'm getting there, you know, I could end up making 100 break.
Have you ever had a 69 on the snooker table?
A 69 break?
Yeah?
I've had a 93 break on a pool table.
I can't get more than 7 on one go at snooker. I'd love to have a 69 on a snooker table. It's like a big dream of mine is to get that to happen, but I just don't.
I won bingo with 69 once.
Wow.
It was the last number.
How did you shout house?
I was laughing too much.
Well, John, listen, it's lovely to talk to you, mate.
Yeah, well, if I become a professional snooker player, you'll know me when you see me on the telly.
Well, you'll be the fella getting 69s all over the place.
Don't care about that. I'm just interested in playing snooker.
Good. Oh, I just crushed one of my balls. I just crossed my leg and crushed the ball there, John. That's unpleasant. John, I've got to move on. Nice to talk to you, mate. Take care.
Thanks very much.
Ta-ta, there we go. What a nice young man. Neil is on the mobile phone.
Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Hiya. John's an optimistic man, isn't he?
Yeah. He's living the dream.
He's living the dream.
Yeah. I love it. Apart from watching Jeremy Kyle and having a doze, I've done nothing all day.
That's great, isn't it? Jeremy Kyle's a legend, by the way.
Jeremy Kyle started here, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to do this show. He
used to do this show. Look at me. I could have my own early morning ITV show talking to arses. I could do that, getting people to fight with each other.
I go in the front room here now. She's miserable.
You go to the front room, Neil, if you want.
No, I'm not. I'll sit outside.
You sit outside. Sit outside. So,
for Nicole, she's listening inside.
Who is?
I'm outside. My fiance.
Oh, you know a girl. Okay, well done.
What?
Hello.
I know a girl. No, I know a girl.
No, I know. Neil, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you taken a drug this evening?
No, I've had a few beers.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Some people would class that as a drug, but that's okay. That's good.
Okay, yeah.
Good night. Bit boozing on a Tuesday night, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. He's boozed up on a Tuesday night. Do you work, Neil?
Yeah.
Are you going to work tomorrow morning?
No. I do 4 on, 4 off.
4 on, 4 off. So, okay, you might as well get boozed up then. When are you back on?
Another 2 days, yeah.
Oh, mate. Just get hammered constantly.
Yeah, I wish I could. I got a daughter to look after as well.
How old is she?
Nearly 2. Almost 2. 2 in September.
They can look after themselves at that age, Neil. They can look after themselves.
I wish.
Kids. I wish. Anyway, Neil, you've called in. I'm guessing there's a reason for this phone call. I'm assuming there's a reason for this phone call.
She's looking at me very confused, mate.
Who is your fiancé or your daughter?
My fiancé. My daughter's asleep.
Okay, good lad. That's good parenting.
Nicole, she's sat on the sofa.
Now, which one's Nicole? Is that your daughter or your fiancé?
My fiancé.
Okay, I don't know you, Neil, or your family. That's why I'm asking these questions.
Yeah. My daughter's called Lola, by the way. Anyway,
good name.
Yeah, my fiancé sat on the sofa. I just want to tell her I love her lots and lots and lots and lots.
Right. Okay. So, Neil, if she's sat on the sofa, why don't you just go and tell her yourself instead of wasting our time?
I don't know. Well, I thought I'd waste her credit. It's her mobile phone I'm ringing from.
You're wasting. Yeah, you may be wasting her credit. You're also wasting the time of about 60,000 people. So
yeah, I'm. Well, she's more special than that.
She's more special than
60,000 people. Yeah, she's one in 60,000. So.
Wow, that's a rare. I would say my wife is probably like 1 in a billion.
Oh no, she's 1 in 60,000.
Okay, so a little bit common then.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fair enough. And is she? What's she wearing at the moment, Neil? Let's get the gory details.
She's got a gown on.
A gown?
Under the gown, she's got a silver...
A gown?
Yeah.
Like a ball gown?
No, like a nightgown.
Oh, a dressing gown?
Yeah. Under that...
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure I want to go into that, mate.
You don't want to go into what's underneath there? Well, that's what you've been there once already.
It's very sexy, yeah. It's nice.
Okay, Neil. I'm guessing you're not going to get any action for...
Yeah, I'm going to turn you on tonight, then.
Yeah, okay. Neil, I don't think you're going to go anywhere near Cole for the next 6 months after that.
No. 1 in 60,000.
1 in 60. He was weird, wasn't he? What a weird 10 minutes of the show.
Can you imagine asking someone out and going, yeah, you're 1 in 60,000, do you want to go on a date?
It's nothing, is it? No. It's nothing. 0330 123 1215. The show has kind of lost its direction slightly in the last 10 minutes. I don't quite know what happened there. I think maybe these cough sweets are having some effect on me. Speaking of not knowing... Oh, let's go to Anthony in Acton. Good evening, Anthony.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Anthony. Yeah, I'm good. What can I do for thee?
What can you do for you? Whatever you want. But as for me, I'm a bit angry, Ian.
Okay, Anthony.
A bit angry about Gary from Bristol.
Oh, all right, yeah. Why is that?
Why did he attack Vinny last night with that dreadful so-called rap of his?
It was unprecedented, it was unprovoked, and it was unnecessary.
It was, and I'd like to call Gary out. I want to rap battle with him.
Well, actually, let's hear what you've got. Let's hear you throw down some lyrics.
Well, I've got to battle him, but I've got to go one-on-one, but okay, I will. I'm just working at the minute, so sorry about this. I'm clearing up a site, but...
Okay.
Obviously, I can't do my own chars, like Gary.
No.
That's an exclusive thing, so...
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Yo, check it. Yo, listen up, Gary from Bristol. You're as about intimidating as a potato pistol. That's basically what I got so far.
Is that it? Oh, actually, that's...
I got some more. Listen up, Gary Hartcliffe. I'll take your heart out and throw it off a cliff. See? Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to some UK hip-hop to try and... But I want to go one-on-one against him.
Anthony, I'm going to save you the embarrassment. I really thought that maybe you had something to deliver there that would have scared and threatened Gary. But to be honest... I could rap better than that. I've rapped with Shaggy, and I did actually freestyle with him on live TV. I beat him, that's a fact. Thank you very much. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. More of your calls after Depeche Mode.
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio.
There we go, the last hour of the show. If you've just tuned in, if you're a casual listener, for this week, next week and the week after that, the show is starting at 10 o'clock. It's 3 whole hours of complete and utter, rubbish, if I'm honest.
It's just words.
It's just words, and not even, words that necessarily make any sense. Just weirdos phoning in. 0330 123 1215. Eloise is not here, because she's going to Glastonbury in 2 hours' time. I still don't know why that means she couldn't come in this evening and do the show. It seems ridiculous.
And why is she going in 2 hours' time?
Because someone's driving then. But how long?
Who in the right mind drives at 3 in the morning?
How long does it take to drive to Glastonbury from London? 3.5 hours?
Well, she's
not
going from London, though, is she?
Where's she going from?
From where she lives.
Well, she lives in London, doesn't she? Oh, she's going from Northampton?
Yeah.
I like the way you're doing that, so it's secret. Is it a secret?
I don't know. Was it a secret?
Where's Northampton? I don't know where Northampton is.
Midlands.
Okay, so okay. Well, still 3.5 hours. Maybe
should we Google Map it?
Google Map it. Yeah, this is what we'll do. This is how we'll waste people's time, by Google mapping where my producer lives and how long it'll take her to get to Glastonbury. But surely the festival doesn't start till the weekend.
I don't think it does it?
This is utter nonsense. She's probably wants to get there so she can get some psychedelic cider and some LSD before anybody else. Or maybe you'll go and join the iPhone 4 queue, and she'll be there right at the front of it, waving her little I Heart iPhone flag.
Maybe. It only takes 3 hours 13 minutes on the M5.
So she's going to get there at 5:30 in the morning.
But if she chooses the M4, it'll take 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Well, either way, she's going to get there around about 4. What's she going to do? What stupid idea of hers. I wonder if she's up. Should we phone her?
Yeah, she's going to get there. She's going to be tired.
Let's phone her up. Let me see if she's. Let's see. I bet she'll be at some like big sex party or something.
Do you think?
There'll be lots of like screams of pleasure and stuff. Let's. What's Eloise? That's her name, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go. Maybe we should give out her number as a prize.
Maybe.
5. Let's see if she's doing. Oh, it's ringing. Oh!
Hello?
Hello, Eloise, it's Iain.
What are you calling me for?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm trying to sleep before I get picked up.
Well, okay, several things here. First of all, you shouldn't be at a sex party. Secondly, you're getting picked up at 2 o'clock. Thirdly, if you don't want to get woken up by a telephone call, here's an idea. Why don't you switch off your telephone?
Well, I kept it on in case the pickup time changed.
But the pickup... Why would anyone be rude enough to change the pickup time from 2 o'clock to another time?
Well, it was 5 o'clock earlier and now it's 2, so...
Are you going to be queuing up for the new iPhone 4? That's what me and Robbie want to know.
No.
Okay. Why are you going at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Because it takes forever to queue.
It doesn't. We've looked.
We've actually Google mapped it.
What?
We've Google mapped it, Eloise. Robbie's good, right? And he Google mapped you, and it will take you 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah.
To get
3 hours 30 minutes on the M5.
On the M5. So that means you'll get there at 5:13.
Yeah.
Right. So why would you want to get somewhere in the morning? This is, yeah.
Yeah. But everyone, like last year, they had to keep it 12 hours to get in. So
No, but
I'm trying to sleep.
What do you mean? Don't you dare hang up on me! You hang up on me, you're fired.
She's gone.
She's off.
For someone so lively, she's usually lively. She was definitely just woken up.
Thing is, she's getting picked up in less than 2 hours. She can't go back to sleep now.
Yeah, and also, she's going to need to get up soon anyway, because you can't just wake up and then...
No, exactly. Like 1 minute to 2 and then get up, and you've got to get up and have a little wash.
Yeah, because I think Eloise is a clean person.
And also, sleep in the car. Save your sleep for the car.
Because otherwise, she's going to be up since 2. If Gloucester, whenever it starts... Does it actually start tomorrow, or is it just...
No, it can't. There can't be a band on, because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, surely.
I don't know. Let's Google it.
Google map it. Or something. Chabby Vicky.
Hello.
Hello there.
Do you know what you should have done with
What?
Eloise just then? You should have got a caller to talk to her and pretend that you're giving them her number.
Oh, listen to Vicky coming up with ideas. Listen, I'm old and... Hang on a second, Robbie. Yeah.
She won't have had time to tune in yet, will she? So you could do it.
No, she'll be. She's already hung up on me once, and I you know, I'm going to get a text tomorrow morning saying I made her sleep through her pickup, and she's still at home.
It starts on Thursday.
Well, so why's she going Wednesday?
Maybe she wants to see Jamie XX, whoever that is.
Is Jamie XX playing?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play.
Joy Orbison.
Joy Orbison. Fair play. Okay, they got big names on big names. Vicky.
Yeah. I've got an issue.
Okay, we can do issues here. We is good.
Well, you shave sort of sometimes, don't you?
Twice a week. Although I'm thinking, I'm going away in a few weeks. I'm going away for 10 days.
Yeah.
10 days. I've worked it out mathematically, so I'm leaving on a Friday morning. My flight is at 5 o'clock Friday morning, so I'm going to get home Thursday night, have some food, and then I'm going to drive to the airport. I'm going to drive to the airport.
Who's going to do the show?
I'm hoping they... Who is it that I said I wanted to do the show for me earlier on? There was someone I said... Les Ross. What's his name?
Les Ross.
Les Ross will be filling in for me.
Not off.
By the way, burglars, someone will be staying in my flat while I'm away, so get that idea right out of your head. There are going to be people staying there. But 10 days in Zakynthos, and I come back on a Monday... and I get back, land at about maybe 7 o'clock, then bam, come back straight to the show. Beautiful. That's how you do it, Vicky.
And you're shaving...
That was it, yes. I may grow a beard while I'm away.
Really, again?
I've got no TV, so I might as well. Although when I come back, they've not got back in touch, so I don't think it's happening. I was asked if I would be interested in come dine with me.
Oh, you so should do that.
Well, I've turned it down 3 times before.
How can you turn that
I don't want.
I'd give my leg to go on that.
I don't want the fat one out of Liberty X in my flat.
Oh,
basically,
is she going to be on it as well?
I don't know, but this time they asked me, and I said, "Do you know what? I'm kind of interested." But I think they were just assessing my interest, and I would be like on their D list, and they'd have 30 other celebs.
Oh, come on, they've had Dane Bowers on there before he went on Big Brother.
Yeah, but Dane Bowers is a big star. Do you know what I mean? Dane Bowers is Dane Bowers.
No, not until Big Brother he wasn't.
No. Hello, Vicky.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Eloise.
But there's nothing on my screen.
I bet it's Eloise.
That's some freaky voodoo that's going on there.
But she's not going to answer.
This is a three-way.
Oh, you're always... Oh, it's gone now. No, it's back there. But Dane Bowers, he went out with Jordan. He's a big pop star. He's had big pop hits.
Well, do you know what? I saw him on the T33 in Croydon, going into Croydon once, so he can't be that big.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
I'm just saying, so I'm on the bus.
Tony, speak to your ex.
Huh?
Hello, Ian.
Oh, hello, Tony. He's not
Hello,
my ex.
Vicky, how are you?
I'm all right. He says I'm your ex.
Well, I think he's just
Are you
playing
having a pee?
No, I'm just sitting over between my windows up in the cab.
Tony, this is the worst line ever. Get off hands free. I'm going to cut you off.
2 seconds. Hang on. Hang on.
2.
How's that?
That's better. Hands free is awful.
It always sounds like he's talking in a teacup.
Yeah, talking in a teacup.
Yeah, no, that's what he sounds like. Or the bath, or a shower. Or
bath, shower, teacups, yes.
Yeah. But look, can I ask you guys for advice? Because you guys shave, yeah?
Yes.
I used some cheap razors today to do my legs.
Yes.
Yeah? And I've now got...
Girls either use cheap razor blades or they're blokes' razor blades. There's nothing worse than going to have a shave and it's all clogged up with leg hair. What have you done this for?
Well, yeah, I don't have a bloke, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, a lesbian lady lover, yes, whatever. But carry on.
Yeah, but anyway, my shins really burn at the moment. And what do you guys use to get rid of the shaving burn?
I use some what do they call that white stuff?
Balm.
I use a nice balm or a little bit of cream, like face cream or something.
Does that work? Does it get rid of it straight away?
Well, no, sometimes. Yeah, well, no, not straight away, but it certainly helps.
Because it feels like I've got 40-degree burns from the sun on my legs at the moment.
Just get a nice balm. Don't get one with alcohol or with perfuming. Just get a plain natural balm and put that on. Beautiful.
If you shave in the shower, it doesn't happen anyway.
But I need a mirror in the shower.
No, you don't.
Of course you need a mirror to shave.
No, you don't. You're shaving your legs.
Hang on a minute, Vicky. We're going off on a tangent here. He's got his hands behind his head in a cocky, I know better than you do, Iain Lee pose. If you're shaving your face,
yeah,
of course you need a mirror.
No, I've not shaved in the mirror for 6 years.
Oh,
well, how do you know when you're done?
Because I've got hands.
You are such a knob. You cannot shave?
Can you feel it?
But then you've missed a massive bit there, Chris Moyles. Look.
Didn't shave this morning. I've not shaved for like 3 days.
But you've got you don't have proper. You couldn't grow a full beard, could you?
I have. There's pictures of me on Facebook with a beard.
Full beard.
Yeah.
Like cheeks and everything.
Yeah.
You are talking out of your ass.
No, I'll show you the pictures.
I don't want to look at a picture of you with hair on your face, but you are talking nonsense.
I'm not.
Vicky, I hope that's helped.
Well, not really.
Excellent stuff, Tony.
Hello, Ian. I don't use a mirror either when I shave.
Oh, I'm very close to banning everybody who doesn't use a mirror when they shave. Perverts.
You know where the best place to have a shave is?
Your face.
No.
The bath. The bath.
No, in the steam room.
But what steam room is going to let you have a shave?
Or the sauna.
Jeez, what kind of crazy swingers gym are you going to where you're allowed... I bet you're the fella with your leg up on the table drying your balls with a hairdryer.
No. I only do it if there's nobody else in the steam room, and I catch the bits and pieces that come off.
Disgusting.
But honestly, that is the best place to have a shave. It's the best shave you've ever had.
Well, thank you, Tony, but I will not be doing
what
it.
I phoned up for...
Yes.
...was to say, you were talking about come dine with me. A little while ago, I was the cab driver where they did the scores in the back.
Oh, really? So you were driving people home?
Yeah, and it was the Big Brother one. It was Nadia.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, who got drunk. And
he's nice, Brian, and he's lovely.
He is.
He's bonkers.
He's bonkers, but he had too much to drink, and he'd had an argument with Nadia during the dinner.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's been screened yet. And then there was this, I don't know how to describe it, really.
A tart?
Blonde one with large breasts and not a lot else.
That narrows it down to about 35 of them, yes?
Yeah, but there's not many of them won, is there? There's all the winners.
Oh, who won? Who had...
I can't think of her name.
I don't really know.
And she was full of herself. And you know what got me? They was all concerned was how much was on my meter.
Well,
Can you believe that?
They weren't paying it, were they?
Of course they weren't.
No.
But they was concerned about what was on the meter. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing Come Dine With Me. They've not got back to me, which makes me think it ain't happening, which is in many ways a shame, also in many ways a great thing, because I don't want people I hate having people in my house. I hate it.
Yeah, I can understand that, but I think it is a good format.
Oh, it's a good show. I walked past Dave Lamb today, who is the man who does the voiceover for it.
Yep.
And I got really nervous and shy, and he saw me and I saw him, and I think I've met him before. I had this feeling, but I was too shy, and so I pretended I was on my phone and walked past him.
I've got an issue with you, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you pulled me last week for phoning up when I went through the Black Tunnel.
Can I just say, I've not pulled a cab driver for a long, long time, but carry on.
So my argument was I didn't know how long it would be before you would speak to me.
Right, okay, yes.
Then tonight, you started berating the shop assistant because she was closing, which you must have known the hours of business.
What shop assistant?
And expect...
Oh, in the
when
Gap?
you went in to buy your shop, yeah. So you must have known when it was closing, and yet you expect her to stay there for the princely sum of £87 you was going to spend. I bet she must have thought, whoopee-doopey, £87.
Okay, when you finish talking out your bumhole, sit back on it, and I will tell you the thing. I did not know the hours of business because their whole store was covered with 40% off signs, so I did not know.
So did you not think at near 6 o'clock there was half a chance they'd be closing?
No, because it was 10 to 9.
Well, there you go then. So it's even more chance it's going to be closing. Then,
And £87 is quite a big purchase. There were 10 minutes, plenty of time to try on all my clothes, and then pay for them. What was she talking about? And if this was Japan, if this was France, if this was New York, then they would have kept the store open and would have let me try on anything I wanted to at my leisure. It's only in London that people are too lazy, they're watching the clock, and they want to get you out before the shop's even shut, Tony.
Well, because they're probably on the minimum wage.
I don't care. Go and get another job. Go and get another job. I couldn't care less.
And your £87 is not really going to fund the electricity, is it, for the next 10 minutes?
Tony, I couldn't care less. No wonder this country's in such a bad state if people aren't willing enough to let you go on and try some clothes. Tony, you're talking out your bumhole. More of your calls after this.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Ian Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Okay, Kay is in North London. Good evening, Kay. Kay! Kay!
Oh, hello, good evening.
Good evening, Kay.
Hello?
Turn your radio off.
Can you hear me, sorry?
Yes, turn your radio off. Hello?
It's off now. Hello?
Yes,
can you hear
hello.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. That's why I'm talking to you.
Hello. Good morning.
Good
or good evening.
It's good evening. It's not morning until you've been to sleep.
Well, I agree with that. That's why I said hello.
Excellent stuff, Kay. What can I do for you?
I just phoned to say thank you very much and how much I've enjoyed your show. I've never heard you before. I can't remember what your name is, sweetie.
It don't matter. It don't really matter. But you call me sweetie, and that's good enough for me.
You gave me the best belly laughs I've had all day. Where do you get these weird listeners that call up to your show, including myself?
Man, I don't know. Let's find out. Hang on. Andre, where do we get you from?
What do you mean, where'd you get me from?
Well, Kay wants to know where we get the weird listeners from, and you're one of the weirdest.
From normally the town, from Depressé Motina, it's a Moye.
There's nothing wrong with being weird.
No, there's nothing wrong with being weird at all.
Thank you.
At all, Kay. What are you doing up at this time of night, Kay?
Listening to you.
But why? Why aren't you in sleep? Why aren't you making love to an army of men? Why aren't you reading a book?
An army of men.
Well,
just one would be good.
Well, just the one. So
that would be lovely.
Oh. Well, Andre, again, listen, Andre.
Yes,
Ian. Weird one.
Kay is looking for a lover.
Are you, Kay?
Sorry?
Are you, Kay, really looking for a lover?
Andre, your voice is getting worse and worse and worse. What is wrong with you?
I've been promised within 2 weeks he'll be back to his singing self.
And who has promised you this?
The specialist.
What is wrong with it?
Well, it's a burnt larynx.
A burnt larynx? Okay.
And voice box.
Okay, well, what were you doing? Eating cigarettes?
I'll get out of here.
Yeah, I'll get out of it, okay. Well, Kay, listen, I'm here Mondays to Thursdays, 10 till 1.
Thursdays, 10 till 1.
My name is Iain Lee, and you can go and... There's podcasts and everything if you want to go and be bothered. But otherwise, come and join us tomorrow.
Well, I shall do. I shall certainly tune in.
All right, Kay.
Lovely. Most enjoyable.
Lovely to talk to you.
And you also. Take care.
Ta-ta. That was I liked her because she was trying to talk posh.
Yes.
She wasn't very posh, and she was trying to talk posh, and I like it when people do that. That's fun, I think.
When one does that.
Bob!
Good evening.
Good evening, Bob.
So did you expect that girl to keep her shop open just for you, because you was off the telly or something?
Yes.
Right, so that's it. So you're going to stay 10 minutes after the show, right, in Mark Crosley's time, yeah? So just because I want to listen to you for 10 minutes more.
Yeah, okay.
That's not fair, is it?
I'll do that, yeah, I'll do that.
No, I don't think you'd do that, because, people got a life. Maybe that girl had a life outside of work.
Bob, I'm already doing an extra hour for no money whatsoever.
Oh, right, okay. No, there is a recession. I will give you that, and obviously you do have to work. We all have to work a little bit harder.
There we go, you see. I swung him round with my mighty, mighty sword of word.
Try to see it my way.
Mark Crosley is on at 1 o'clock. My name is Iain Lee. This is Absolute Radio. Mondays to Thursdays, normally 11 till 1, but during the World Cup, it's 10 till 1. And if you've missed any of the shows, you can get the podcasts on iTunes or absoluteradio.co.uk/podcasts. There's also video podcasts. Shepherd's Pies, which you can get on iTunes, and you can download the video of my interview with Ozzy Osbourne is on there, as well as the full unedited audio as well. And why not join the Facebook page? Facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. I want to try and get 5,000 likers. They're not fans anymore.
No, likers.
Likers. It's stupid.
What does that even mean?
I'm very close as well to having on my Facebook page, not that one, but my kind of my one. You're only allowed a maximum of 5,001 friends.
Yeah.
Well, why is that?
Because it's supposed to be for friends, not for
That's such
fans.
bullshine. But I've got a lot of friends. I'm a popular guy. Everyone wants a piece of me.
5,000 though.
Yeah, and I know them all personally, and they're all going to come around to my house for tea one day. I've been going on MySpace again recently.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I've not used it for literally years.
That's a bit 2007 though, isn't it?
Yeah, so I found a load of messages from Frank Sidebottom on MySpace.
Yeah.
Oh, made me sad. But yes, I'm using the MySpace. I'm big on the MySpace. In fact, let's go. I'm going to go to MySpace. I've got an app on my phone. Let's go to MySpace now.
Well, they actually made an app for it.
The MySpace app, yeah. Can you believe it? They're still flogging that dead horse. Let's go to... there's that water from that I spilled earlier on. Let's see what's... Do you remember all the others, like Ringo and Bebo?
Yeah, well, Bebo's been sold, hasn't it, this week?
To who? Why would anyone buy it?
No idea.
Who's going to buy Bebo? Maybe they said, I've got the thing. It's a bit like Facebook. You might like this. No messages. Oh, look, messages from Frank Sidebottom. Oh, a message from Frank Sidebottom to me on June the 6th. Hello, fantastic Iain. Oh, dear. And I'll be playing soccer stuff on my Sunday Radio Timperley shows through June and July. Oh, Frank Sidebottom. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Kenneth!
Hello.
Hello, Kenneth.
Hi there.
What can I do for you?
Well, a while ago...
Yes.
Well, on this current show, you were asking people what they were doing instead of watching the football.
What are people going to be doing tomorrow instead of watching the annoying football?
Yeah. And I'm going to be watching Season 3 of the A-Team.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's going by. Have you seen the trailer for this new A-Team movie?
Yeah, it actually looks quite decent.
I thought it looked rubbish, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, it just looked... They all look so clever and smug, and we get it, you all look a bit like the people that used to be in the TV show. But it looked quite dull.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun because it's the A-Team and there's a tank falling from the sky with parachutes.
Yeah, I just think the guy who plays the face, his nose is too big. You can't hate a film just because a guy's nose is too big. That's
Bradley Cooper.
I have no idea who the gentleman is.
Yeah, I think that's him.
It just looked too self-important and too pompous, and I'm probably going to wait till it's sold to me by a Chinese lad in a pub for £2 or something. Yes, I think so. It just looked a little bit self-important. But what's so special about season 3 of the A-Team?
Well, I've been watching through all the DVDs because I bought them the other week.
Well done.
Yeah, I also bought all of Knight Rider.
Yes, Knight Rider's better. Be careful of Series 4 of Knight Rider. That's when it gets a bit silly. And each week they keep inventing a new thing, like he can drive on water or he can withstand 15,000 degrees Celsius. And then by coincidence, he needs to use that special power in that episode.
Ah, right. You see, I've only seen bits of the old Knight Rider.
Right.
But I watched all the new series, and that wasn't that good at all.
No, the new series is rubbish. I watched the pilot, and I thought, yeah, do you know what? I ain't gonna bother with this. Old Knight Rider's fantastic, though. It's classic.
Yeah, it's just the new one. The car's all CGI and rubbish.
Yeah, new TV is rubbish, Kenneth. I'm fast coming to the conclusion that now that Christine Blakely is leaving the One Show, there is nothing worth watching on television at all. It's all utter pony.
No. The new series of Doctor Who was fantastic.
Hang on a second. I've got a noise that is appropriate to that. Just bear with me. Here we go. It was rubbish, Kenneth. You've wasted your time watching an idiot playing the Doctor.
But how could you say that about him? He's brilliant.
Because I watched the first 3 episodes and they were boring.
But he moves in such fantastic and amazing ways.
No, he's too wacky. He's a little bit crazy. He's got a bow tie and a tweed jacket. He's a little bit jucky, a little bit crazy. His hair's a bit wacky. It is really boring.
But do you not remember Tom Baker and his insanity?
Yeah, I do. Tom Baker was clever and was much more measured, and it was much more intelligent and much more amusing. And this guy's just... I did see the last 10 minutes of this week's episode, and it looked like it was quite good, but... I saw 3 episodes, and that was... I thought towards the end of David Tennant it was getting a little bit silly, and it's just not... Are you a Doctor Who fan, Robbie?
No, I've not watched any of the new ones ever.
No, I did enjoy Eccleston, and I did enjoy Tennant for the most part, but... It kind of lost me towards the end, and this guy, I gave him 3 episodes, and I'm just... it's nonsense, Kenneth.
Do you remember ages ago when they merged together Doctor Who and EastEnders for that 3D thing for children in need?
Sorry, what? No?
1993.
Yeah, they filmed this 3D version of Doctor Who and EastEnders, where the Doctor ended up in Albert Square.
Which Doctor?
I think it was a few of the Doctors. It was more than one. They kept regenerating in the square.
Kenneth?
Yeah, it was John Pertwee, Sylvester McCoy, Peter Davison and Colin Baker.
Was it any good?
No, it was terrible.
Oh, John Pertwee. Wow, when did John Pertwee die?
1996.
Wow, that late, really? Wow, I thought it was earlier than that. I missed that guy. They've not done that. They should do that. They should do like a 5 Doctors or a 3 Doctors or something and get some of the old Doctors back together again. That would be good.
They couldn't do that because Tom Baker and Colin Baker are really fat now.
But that's no Kenneth. I'm going to cut you off there for being...
Also, John Barnes is a bit portly now, but he still comes on and does the rap.
He's still doing it. I'm going to cut you off there, Kenneth, for talking nonsense. Tom Baker, the greatest Doctor Who that ever lived, could easily, could totally pee on all the other Doctors from a great TARDIS height. Totally. This new guy has just not got it. Not got it in the slightest. Have we just spent 5 minutes discussing the pros and cons of Doctor Who? Sarah?
Yeah.
You're going to have to speak up, love.
Yes.
Louder?
Oh, sorry, I was talking on my headphones.
Yeah, don't.
Can you hear now?
Yeah, sadly, yes. I tell you what, you can either... if you can fit your call into 52 seconds, we can do it now, or we can come back later. I suspect you haven't got much to say, have you?
Probably not. You're right there. I definitely don't know.
Give us a hint. Give us a hint.
Not much I can really sort of say.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Okay, well, the show's winding down. It's the last 15 minutes of the show. Robbie has come into my studio.
Yeah.
Why have you done that?
Invited. You invited me.
I was being polite. Didn't actually want you to come in here.
It's not very nice.
Correct. Mark Crosley on at 1 o'clock. He's a very nice chap, so it's definitely worth sticking around for that. We've got a couple of calls here, then maybe we'll fit some calls in straight to air. Andre is in Basildon in Essex. Andre, turn your radio off, please.
You always say that, Ian.
You always have it on, Andre.
Right, just 2 seconds.
Okay.
It's not a remote, the idea. It's a normal one.
It's a normal one, okay. It's not a remote, it's a normal one. Is it the other side of the room?
Well, yeah.
Jesus, just cough and clear your throat.
No, I don't cough. I was bulging about an hour ago.
I don't cough.
I think he needs to
don't
back on the old
cough.
Yeah.
Well, Ian, if you could me call a little while ago...
Yes?
How did I perform at the five-a-side football?
You were excellent at the five-a-side football. You scored the first goal.
Thank you very much.
Really?
Yeah.
Who scored the first goal?
It was it you or was it Kevin?
You know it was.
I don't remember.
It was me.
Well done, okay.
Now, who was the man of the match?
That was Dave St Michael, Barry's son.
You're joking.
No, he was man of the match.
Oh, so I wasn't the man of the match?
No, not at all. If you've been going around saying that to people, then you need to go back and apologise to them for lying.
Oh, I've talked amongst my friends and I said I scored the first goal and scored my penalty.
Right, so what?
Now, if you remember, your cross will come over to me. I volleyed and straight in the back of the net.
Right.
Well, you remember that? Yeah.
Let's go to the beatboxer. Good evening.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm very... was expecting. I'm very well.
Good. So, do you want to hear some beatboxing then?
Yeah, turn your radio off.
Sorry?
Turn your radio off.
I turn the radio off, innit? That's done, yeah?
Okay, let's hear some beatboxing.
Then wicked.
Why is he doing it? Did we ask for beatboxers?
No.
How about that?
That was adequate beatboxing. Can you do anything else?
Can we do anything else? I can say, whoop, like a crazy person.
Okay, thanks for calling. It was not the great. It wasn't the greatest beatboxing I've heard.
No.
I used to work. What was the name of the guy I used to be on Rise all the time? What was his name? He was a really nice bloke. I've completely gone blank now. He was a brilliant beatboxer, brilliant, and he got the job. He got in touch with Rise, which is a breakfast show I did on the telly that no one watched, by saying, "Oh, well, bless you for that, Robbie.
Yeah.
You and my mother were the only people." And he got the job. Memski, was that his name? Memski. And he got the job by phoning up saying he was a finalist at the World Championship beatboxing.
Yeah.
And he wasn't at all. He was just some bloke who was a really good beatboxer. Yeah, he was a liar. Memski, was that his name? It feels odd saying it. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Okay, lovely. Well, we've got a few minutes to spare, so I can either play Florence and the Machine. Right, we're going to end with Green Day, but I can either fill this gap with Florence and the Machine, or we can have some calls straight to air. So it's up to you, dear listener. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I met the guy that wrote these bits of music the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
What was he like?
Bloke called Gareth, lovely. He has mixed The Who, and he let me and my band go and use his studio for a day and record 3 songs.
Wow.
He's a really nice bloke, and he's brilliant, and he's made us sound like a proper rock band.
Have you got the tip?
I don't know. I can play it on my. I won't play it all, but I'll play. Okay. What would you like? Would you like Detroit Rock City by Kiss? This is our band doing it, or would you like a song that me and my mate wrote?
One that you wrote.
All right. Okay. You've picked the right answer. I've got to download it here. Hang on a second. This should work on here, I think. Let's just see. Hang on a second. We'll play it on. That we want it on MP3. And let's just unplug that, and I'll plug that into here. And this is my band. Me and my mate wrote this song. Listen to this. It's sung in Japanese because the singer's in Japanese.
Yeah.
But this is my band. Hang on. We nicked this bit from the Flake advert, but don't worry about that. I'm on bass, so it's not really that. Trumpets. We've got trumpets. She's singing in Japanese. It's meant to sound like that. I wrote this. Oh, yeah. That bit was in English. Get ready for the catchy chorus, kids. You'll all be singing it. I'm singing there. It's me singing. That's my band. Oh, yeah. That's not bad, is it?
That's good. I like that.
That's better than you thought it was going to be. You know, we all think it was going to be rubbish, and it turns out that Push Me Under by Boomhauer X is a hit. It's a hit.
Shall we sneak it in the log somewhere?
Oh, can you sneak it in the log and I get a bit of PRS?
Yeah.
Tuppence halfpenny. You'll be able to buy that on iTunes very, very soon. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yo.
Bum Rush the show.
What's going on?
Yes.
So, I wasn't lying earlier when I was talking about putting on the, in the shower.
Well, no, but we don't know that you weren't lying.
I know, but I'm not.
Well, okay, well, that wouldn't work in a court of law. I'm not lying, trust me. Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless. Hello? Okay, that's a rather unpleasant call. Speaking of unpleasant calls, it's line 1.
It's me, mate.
Yes, I know, mate.
I know, mate. I know. What do you think about Verinda balling it yesterday?
Well, these things happen.
Yeah, I've offered him a rematch. For the record, I'm doing it again. Verinda, you're welcome to come on air and have a rematch with me on Thursday. I'm going to phone up and we can have an MC battle to the death.
MC I noticed Vinny just called in then and put the phone down. So I'm guessing
that's twice he's bottled.
Yeah, he's a bottler. I don't think he's going to do it, mate. I don't think he's going to do it, Gary.
Oh yeah, I want to ask you something else. What do you think about the Corden Patrick Stewart controversy?
Have you seen this clip?
Yes.
It's James Corden, the big lad, Patrick Stewart, the Star Trek man, having a little bit of argy-bargy in awards. I think they both come off quite badly.
I think, to be honest, the big boy's coming off worse, because, I mean...
Yes, I'd go along with that.
I'll tell you why, because, Patrick Stewart is an absolute legend. I mean, who is Corden? He's been in, 1 or 2 sitcoms, Gavin and Stacey. Yeah, he's okay, but, the other guy is a legend. He's one of the greatest British thefts of the last 50 years,
Right, yeah.
Do not mess with Captain Picard, mate.
Yeah, but they both come off...
Hello.
Vinny?
Yes, Vinny.
Hi, mate, yeah. What's that about? You calling me a mother fudger?
Steady.
He posted it on my wall, mate.
Steady,
sorry,
Gary.
Mate, sorry. Yeah, he posted it on my wall.
Steady.
I know, sorry.
Yeah, but it's the radio.
Yeah, exactly. So both of you steady.
Yeah, so, you want to do this thing, tomorrow, right? This
Thursday.
Rap, whatever. Yeah,
hang on, Thursday. I've got a date on Thursday. So it's got to be next week. Next week, Monday.
He's got a date.
MC Battle, Monday.
Thursday.
No, I've got a date on Thursday. Seriously, I've got a date on Thursday. I need a break from the show tomorrow, so it's going to be Monday.
Okay, you're both quite boring me, so make this... You've got, 20 seconds to make this call any good.
Vinny, Monday, MC Battle.
He's the one who's making it boring, man.
Well...
He's got a point, Gary.
Yes, I'll do it, whatever.
Okay, Vinny, thank you.
Yeah.
There we go, lovely. That was two children using my show to have an argument. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian, how you doing?
I'm having a little cough, Tony, but I'm good.
Good. I know you hate the World Cup and everything to do with it.
Yes.
But tomorrow, England are playing in a game
it's a World Cup-free zone.
What's the World Cup?
If we do lose... then I've got a tip for what we can do with our flags.
Okay.
All we have to do is Tipex the Red Cross out, and all of a sudden they become French flags.
Well, the French are out as well.
Exactly, they surrendered.
There we go, well done.
Hang on, if we Tipex...
He's been a little bit jingoistic. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Okay, there we go. We've got children phoning up making noises. This is why it's good to have over 18s. But let's go to line 1, you're on the wireless.
Yo.
Well, you've just been on!
Neither me. It's not me, that's my brother, John.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, look, I'm quite fit and doing go on a date.
No, I'm all right, thank you very much. And that's probably where the show... You kind of petered out. I'm not taking that withheld number because that'll be that idiot again. Oh, look at that.
We're back for more.
Oh, right. What do you two want?
You, mate? Gary.
Yeah, and Vinny's here as well. Are you two like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, mate. Listen, mate. Vinny, battle to the death. 11 o'clock Monday night.
Okay, it'll be a battle to the...
Or, I'll tell you what...
I can't be bothered. Right, you two, you're both banned for the rest of the week. You're both banned for the rest of the week for being dull and tedious and boring and full of yourselves. Jeez.
What was that?
I don't know. They're gone. They're not allowed on for the rest of the week, and they may be getting lifetime bans. Robbie, good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tomorrow at 10 o'clock?
Yes.
Oh, good stuff.
Yes.
Mark Crosley's up next. Dear listener, thank you for listening. Back tomorrow at 10. Thank you very much. Good night.